Hello guys and welcome to the re-uploaded version of the mating Net Quartet. Let's get right to it. So what do I see? Well, I see that we have a bishop over here that can deliver a discover check if our knight moves. And luckily we can move our knight, but we can't just move it anywhere, because sure, we can win the queen, but after that their king can take and that would be it. But actually there is a checkmate hidden in here. How? Well, if we move our knight back with the discover check, that forces the king to move back, either to the back rank or for their pawn to interpose. Now, if they move to the back rank, then it's very easy. We can simply deliver checkmate using our rook. So that means that they are more likely to use their pawn to interpose, as it also creates another escape for their king. So let's see what they do. And indeed, they use their pawn to interpose, as it creates another escape. Now, obviously, this pawn over here isn't really doing that much, because under cover of our knight, now our bishop can still slide in, taking the pawn with the check, but at least our king now has an additional escape. Now, it is very tempting to say, well, bring in the other bishop with the check, keeping the king on the back rank, and they can't escape. However, they have a gazillion pieces that can actually cover the checking square, after which all of those pieces on their own turn can prevent other checks from us. Especially if they use a queen, because then that creates another escape route for their king. So what do we do instead? We are going to force the king onto that heavily guarded square by using our rook over here to deliver a check. The king can only go there, and now finally we can use our bishop to give the check. Sure, they can do one final interposition, but matters not, because that same square was the only thing that really was being covered by this bishop anyway. And now with our rook having all of the back rank covered, our pawn having this covered, our bishop having these and itself covered, the bishop being covered by our knight, meaning that our rook has to keep cover of the back rank, and it can do so under cover of our own knight by sliding in and delivering checkmate, as the knight is overburdened. There we go. Thanks for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe, and hopefully see you next time. Also, if there's ever any audio issues, please let me know and I will re-record videos. Bye.